In a museum setting, conservation means both preservation and restoration. So a conservator will take active steps to make something look better. We will fix what's broken, we'll clean what's dirty, we will stabilize what's crumbling, but also we will be working to prevent any damage that could happen in the future. Just like in medicine, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. In museums, we generally rotate light-sensitive artworks, which is textiles, but also works on paper and photography, to spread out their lifetime to future generations so they can enjoy them just the same as we do.
From an art historical perspective, quilts have a lot to offer when you talk about both the material and the history. So quilts being made often from scrap materials, it really brings into all these different questions of provenance. You know, where are they getting these materials? Why do they have these materials? And it's really reflective of people's way of life and also why they feel inspired to make art.
My motivation for making a quilt was to reiterate what I thought was a desire to create an object as a quilt, as a loving memory. That's what I projected on my desire to make a quilt for my daughter. The first quilt I made was for her. I titled it Meadow Wreath, but I produced the quilt, committed to making the quilt, and it took 5 years because it was an act of love as well as a continuation of a tradition.
Really, I think, you will be able to see how much this particular group has really kind of been a site for community interaction and engagement, and really a source of support for Houston. One unique thing that I think the Quilt Circle offers is that they're willing to partner with individuals to help them finish their quilts, because I think there are a lot of memories and, I think materials have a real significant importance to kind of convey those lineages and histories. And so for them to be able to spend time with individuals, really listen to their stories, and then help them kind of finalize something that they may have within their own home is really, I think, just such a tremendous resource.
I was pursuing my PhD at Rice University in religious studies, and I decided to do my project on African American quilting, that I wanted to study the interconnection between cultural productions and faith formation. So as I was searching the Houston area for an established quilt circle that had a lot of history and have done a lot of great work in the community, of course, I ran across Jubilee. And it was interesting to listen to the stories across Houston of women who were quilting and how they get this inspiration, this otherworldly through dreams, real lived experiences, and what motivates them to put the patterns and the colors and the sequences together. And that it communicates a certain type of faith that gets translated to the receiver of the quilt.